beautiful primary ones, beautiful and handsome. I welcome you once again in another lesson. This time round, this is our lesson 8. We are still in religious education. This time round, we are going to look at the miracles Jesus performed. After seeing how our Jesus was born and his childhood, this time we are going to see the miracles Jesus performed. Jesus performed many miracles. What is a miracle? What is a miracle? A miracle is an extraordinary happening. It's an extraordinary happening. Something which is not expected, but it is done by a person. That is a miracle, an extraordinary happening. Are we together, my children? Miracles Jesus performed. Miracles Jesus performed. Those extraordinary happenings Jesus made. Our first miracle, Jesus changed water into wine. Our Jesus, the beloved one, changed the water into wine at Cana. How did this happen? Jesus had gone for a wedding occasion. They had called him to that wedding as a visitor. As other visitors are called, even Jesus was called on that occasion. When Jesus reached there, maybe those days they used to take wine as their sodas. For us this time round, for us on our occasions, we do take sodas and other beverages or other drinks. But when Jesus reached there, on that occasion they had no wine. What Jesus did, he told those people to collect water in pots. They had to collect as many pots and they filled their pots with water. So Jesus knelt down, prayed to the Creator. After the prayers, the water had changed into wine. This was his first miracle. My angels, tell mommy or daddy or any elder around to open the Bible for you in John. In which book? In John. In John chapter 2, from verse 1 to 12. When you read, if you cannot read, tell mommy, daddy, or auntie to help you and read for you. You will see this miracle. It was Jesus' first miracle. What else did our Jesus do? Jesus walked on water. Jesus walked on water. Can you walk on water? I cannot. Can you walk on water? Can mommy walk on water? No. These things are done by those people with supernatural powers. Supernatural powers like our Jesus walked on water. For you, when you try it, my dear, don't never even try it on a leg. You will just end up drowning. But Jesus walked on water. And this miracle, you will still tell mommy, daddy, or any elder to open in John chapter 6, from verse 16 to 24. Our Jesus walked on water. And one of his apostles was like, hey, who is that person walking on water? And Jesus told him, you can also do it when you believe in me and you accept me as your personal Lord and Savior. So this was the second miracle Jesus performed. From there, what else did he do? Jesus fed 5,000 people with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Jesus fed 5,000 people. How? With the 2 fish. And the Bible is telling us that these 5,000 people, they were only men. The person who counted managed to count only men. The men were 5,000. What about the ladies? What about the young children like you? How many were they? Jesus fed 5,000 people with only 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. So that was also a miracle, because me, I cannot do that. Even if you give 5 loaves of bread and you tell me to use that bread to feed 20 people. I tell you, my dear, I'm not going to manage that task. But since this Jesus is a son of God, he had the supernatural power, the divine power. He managed to do that. Are you getting me? Are we together? Let's continue. Jesus healed many people. Jesus healed many people. Each miracle, I always put there a book. Yes? Here you go in John 6. From verse 1 to 15. Tell mommy to help you. Tell daddy to help you. Please, you prayed. My dear parents, please help my angels. Yes? Are we together, children? Here, this one was in Luke. You open in Luke. Chapter 4, from verse 38. Jesus healed many people. Jesus used to heal the sick people. Like when we read in the Bible, there was a man who was blind. He was born blind. That man was called Bartimaeus. He was blind for many years. But Jesus helped him. He made him see. Yes? Jesus healed many people. Like a lady in the Bible still. There was a lady. The lady was sick for several years. But Jesus healed him. We have another miracle Jesus performed. Jesus raised the dead like Lazarus. If you want to know more about this, you go in John. From John chapter 38, from verse 44. Jesus raised the dead, like Lazarus. Lazarus was a friend to Jesus. But bad enough or unlucky, when this man was dying, Jesus was not there. Jesus had traveled to a different city. So Lazarus died. On his way back, the sister to Lazarus, Martha, rushed and told Jesus, "You were not there. My brother died. Where were you, Jesus? No, your friend is no more." Now when Jesus said to the sister of this Lazarus, "Where did you put him?" Jesus walked, moved, and reached the place where they had buried Lazarus. Out of his power, the divine powers he had, he just called upon his name, "Lazarus, Lazarus, rise, wake up." My dear, he told these people around, remove all the stones, remove the soil on top. The man had to wake up. He raised Lazarus from the dead. Jesus calmed the storm. Jesus calmed the storm. This happened when Jesus was in a boat with his apostles. You know, Jesus had 12 apostles. When I talk of apostles, those were the 12 chosen people who followed Jesus. When he was in the boat with his apostles, Jesus slept. Jesus slept. When he slept, now the lake in the boat they were sitting in, the strong storm came. And these people were like, "We are going to die, we are going to die." They started shaking. They were worried. They never wanted to die. Now one of the apostles woke up Jesus. Jesus, wake up. Jesus, wake up. Had to wake up Jesus. Then Jesus had to wake up. Jesus, wake up, we are dying. Jesus woke up. Jesus told the apostles, "You people, you have strong faith. You cannot die when you have the strong faith." So Jesus had to calm the storm, and the storm had to calm down. These were the miracles Jesus performed, and there are so many other things our Jesus did. These people also believed him after seeing him calming the storm. Others had not yet believed that he was really the Son of God. Are we together, my angels? So these are some of the miracles our Jesus performed. I have told you a miracle is an extraordinary happening. Extraordinary happening. So these are the things Jesus performed. If you want him to perform miracles in your life, the only thing you have to do is to accept him as as your personal Lord and Savior. Me, I accepted Him. He is my personal Lord and Savior. You should also do the same. You will see many miracles happening to your life and to your parents and in your home and in this country of ours. My angels, you have the work on those hard copies got from the school. Reading the miracles with the help of the Bible, you understand more about the things Jesus did. And answer the questions well. You always send work with the bad handwriting. And we always get hardships in marking the work. Please, I'm pleading, use a good handwriting. And behave well to your parents. Bye-bye.